Welcome everybody to our sharing of different words from wonderful people who've taken the medicine spiral with us. I often feel, Karen, the 9 months up to September when the medicine spiral begins are like the months of a pregnancy, where people are talking to us about the medicine spiral, they're mulling over the decision, and to meet that, we thought we'd share some video with you, not just both of us talking about the spiral, but also some wonderful graduates recently.
And we think it's very important that you hear the testimonies of people who've travelled with us over the 9 month journey, a second 9 month journey of the Medicine Spiral itself. Dundee Park is a magical place, and it's what you bring to the spiral. We are so honoured to be the co facilitators, to set up this mighty cauldron of the spiral, and to invite you to participate in the classic traditional Celtic shamanic techniques that your soul yearns for.
So enjoy these words from some wonderful people who've taken the medicine spiral with us recently.
Dundee Park is magical. It's such a beautiful place to come and explore and connect back with nature. And John and Karen just both create such a safe space, and they both work really complementary with one another. And I felt supported throughout the course, not just on the weekends, but I feel I can reach out to them whenever, which has been really beneficial to me. So.
I found working with John and Karen to be hugely inspirational, a very safe space to be able to express whatever you want to express. They're deeply, their knowledge is huge and very impressive, and they are just work beyond ego, which is really beautiful. And they're very inspiring people to have around. So I would recommend anybody to definitely do even a 1 day workshop to get a flavour of how they work. It's really pure, it's really beautiful.
I gave birth to my soul here. I was able to embody what I knew was already there. But I needed the safe holding of others to allow this process to be.
It's just been a wonderful experience to be here in Dundee and to work with nature and to feel that I'm connected to all creation on this earth and outside of this earth. Their care and love for us has been outstanding, and their support and just the feeling of safety in being here.
The rituals that we were doing here were incredible, and just the energy was amazing. And I suppose I got in touch with, more familiar with energy work from doing the course, and I would intend to use that in my practice.
So thank you to those wonderful people for sharing their experiences of the medicine spiral. As I was saying, those 9 months leading up to the spiral are like the months of pregnancy, but part of that is, Karen, you and I anticipating the beginning of the spiral in September. What are you looking forward to the most?
I really enjoy embodying Bridget, the divine feminine of this land, and the warm welcome that is offered. And to see people arriving up tentatively, maybe they've never been to Dundee Park, there's a big roaring fire, they come in, and that sense of, I made it, we've arrived, where they all begin to meet each other and the tua is formed. And we often comment how when we're beavering away in the background preparing for that first evening and everybody's in having their supper together and we hear the first laugh, that ripple of laughter, and we look at each other and we go, they've bonded, the tua has formed.
I can't help always looking forward to what for me is like a before and after is the privilege of being a facilitator of this ancient journey and seeing people change, so that often I feel, if people took a selfie at the start of the journey and a selfie at the end of the journey, they would see so much more of themselves that we get to see as facilitators, and the beautiful privilege of seeing people open up and heal, but also people step into an ancient lineage, and that is one of the great privileges for me that I look forward to, is how we in this contemporary time take up an ancient lineage and bring it into our lives to empower ourselves, to bring forward our wisdom, to become better caretakers of ourselves, but also to become caretakers of Mother Earth. And that is so important, so needed, and such a privilege to facilitate for many.
Of course, the rites on the Saturday evening are absolutely immense. That we as humans can listen to the call of our hearts and consciously step into receiving the rites that awaken within us the soul journey that we're on, so that we're living in the world, but we're conscious of that lightning strike that awakes, that kick-starts into the immensity of the spiral itself. So the Saturday nights are very, very special for that reason.
There's so much information about the Medicine Spiral on the website, so we encourage you to look at that and to correspond with us if you're thinking about a very sacred personal decision to take the Medicine Spiral. And it is our professional and personal dedication to be resources, shamanic resources in the community. So to hear from you would be a joy. Thank you for watching.